Levens.
Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us on another great day here in Pasadena for the introduction of our Grand Marshal for the 2026 Tournament of Roses, featuring the 137th Rose Parade presented by Honda and the 112th Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential. As most of you know, what we hope for most as president is to find a Grand Marshal that truly fits our tournament theme, which this year the theme is magic and teamwork. We hope for a Grand Marshal who would embody our celebration of teamwork in all its forms, from the simple everyday collaborations between coworkers or neighbors helping neighbors, to the more complex, life-altering teamwork by first responders and medical teams. The theme was chosen also in part to pay tribute to the teamwork that takes place every year here in Pasadena, when on New Year's Day, the city of Pasadena shows the world that we're ready to celebrate the start of a new year. We want to recognize the teamwork that takes place in the Rose Parade, from our sponsors and partners who make our events possible, to our parade participants, including marching bands playing together in harmony, equestrian units marching together in stride, and beautiful floral floats crafted by teams of artists. And of course, two of the best teams in college football will put their teamwork on display when they compete in the granddaddy of them all. At its highest level, though, our theme celebrates the overwhelmingly positive benefits of teamwork, that when people unite and work together, we are so much richer than we can ever achieve on our own. And I can tell you that our Grand Marshal has definitely been involved in teamwork at its very highest level. Born in the Midwest from humble beginnings, through hard work and multiple collaborations, they have enjoyed success across multiple endeavors. Our Grand Marshal has achieved a very productive career as an entrepreneur, accumulating a diverse portfolio of holdings, including real estate properties, radio stations, movie theaters, and multiple corporate partnerships. They are a best-selling author and have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Our Grand Marshal really has an incredibly generous legacy of philanthropy and a long history of giving back to the communities they are involved in. In 1991, they created a foundation to develop educational and social programs in diverse and urban neighborhoods, which has enabled over 375 students to attend college. When the pandemic impacted minority and women business owners, our Grand Marshal provided over $100 million in capital to fund federal loans. And after the Eaton fire devastated Altadena, Pasadena, and Sierra Madre, our Grand Marshal stepped forward to help support our community. And he supports by launching LA Rises, an initiative that directed significant resources towards recovery and rebuilding efforts. And earlier this year, our Grand Marshal spent time at the Boys and Girls Club of Pasadena to support those children and family directly affected by the Eaton fire. In January, our Grand Marshal also received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President Joe Biden. But our Grand Marshal is best known for his success in team sports. He is part of several ownership groups for professional sports teams, including the Los Angeles Dodgers. He was born and raised in Lansing, Michigan, where he attended Michigan State, and as a sophomore, led the Spartans to an NCAA basketball national championship. He was drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers and in his first season, became the youngest and first rookie ever named the NBA Finals Most Valuable Player. His amazing basketball career achievements include winning 5 NBA championships, 3 NBA Most Valuable Players, 3 NBA Finals Most Valuable Players, a 12-time NBA All-Star, a 2-time NBA All-Star Game Most Valuable Player. He's received a Lifetime NBA Achievement Award, and he's one of only 2 players in NBA history to surpass the ultimate measure of teamwork in basketball by dishing out over 10,000 assists. He was captain of the Dream Team, the 1992 United States Men's Olympic Basketball Team, and won a gold medal in Barcelona. We couldn't be more excited to have a Grand Marshal who truly embodies teamwork. And on top of that, I don't think we've ever had a Grand Marshal in the Tournament of Roses histories whose nickname has literally been on our tournament theme. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce the Grand Marshal of the 2026 Tournament of Roses, Earvin Magic Johnson. The Grand Marshal of the 2026 Tournament of Roses, Earvin Magic Johnson.
Thank you.
You want to speak at the podium or do the mic?
Yeah, I just do the mic.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Give Mark a hand, please. Yes. With that introduction, I'm going to take him around the country with me so he can introduce me. But what a blessing it is to first be here today and to get such an incredible, prestigious honor of being the Grand Marshal of the Rose Parade. I was telling Mark, I'm still in disbelief because as a kid growing up in Lansing, Michigan, on New Year's Day, this was a thrill of a lifetime just to wake up to see who was the Grand Marshal and watch the parade. And I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would one day become the Grand Marshal. And so I'm just blessed. I know what it means. I know that you had many great choices of other people, so I don't take this lightly. I love this city, and this is just another thing that the city has given back to me, right? And so, Mark, you and the committee, I want to say thank you. When I think about the Rose Parade, it's watched more than even the football game. It's like, I'm like, wow, a lot of pressure. But when I grew up, the game was about also the Pac-10 versus the Big Ten. And so, as you know, I'm a Big Ten guy. So that's why it was so special, the granddaddy of them all. You get the Rose Parade in the morning and the game in the afternoon. And so for me to be a part of it and also watch my business partner, Billie Jean King, to see her as the Grand Marshal too. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be waving like crazy to all the great fans, but also to knowing that I can now tell my kids and my grandkids now that their father and grandfather is the Grand Marshal of the Rose Parade. So I think I'll be kind of cool in their eyes. You know, they didn't watch me play basketball, but they'll be able to see me in that car. And so, again, many, many thank yous to everybody who decided that I was worthy of this honor. And then last but not least, it comes on a day that is so special. So if I can just get a win tonight with my Dodgers, oh, man, this will be the most awesome day, right, that I could ever think of. And so, Mark, thank you for holding it early enough that I can start sweating for the game after this. Now, I was already sweating because I'm the Grand Marshal, and what would I say? But I would say many thank yous because here's a poor kid from Lansing, Michigan who had dreams of the NBA, but also never forgot where he's come from. Growing up poor, who would ever think I would be the Grand Marshal of the Rose Parade? Playing Everett High School, Michigan State, Lakers, who would ever think that I would be the Grand Marshal? Growing up with 6 sisters, 3 brothers, you know, and now I'm glad my mother's still alive, that she can witness this special day coming up on New Year's Day. Everything I do is for my family, try to represent them and also represent this city, right? And so this is a true blessing for me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I just hope that we have a great day, no rain, and that we will continue to help each other in this city, especially now. You know, don't forget that. We all need each other and support each other. And so thank you, Mark, for this tremendous honor, man. It's just I just watched the game and the parade just a little while ago. Now it's my turn. I mean, I can't wait to I go out on the field too after the parade. I gotta admit, I'm a big football fan, so for me to be out there in the coin toss and all of that, man, I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I've been going to the game. I've been watching the game, and I remember that legendary USC Texas game. I mean, I remember all these games. Last year, somebody got blown out. I think it was it Oregon got blown out. I watched the game. It was wow, this is crazy. I'm the Grand Marshal. Okay, I'm so happy. So, thank you. Again, Mark, I'm just lost for words. And normally Magic is not lost for words, but I am lost for words. So thank you. This is a true honor. Thank you.
Can you stand here and take a couple of photos?
Got it.
Yeah, move to center stage. And
Okay.
we'll have some
All right. Yes, sir.
I have a question
Oh.
about, as you well know.
I think she's gonna give you the mic.
As you well know, we're just a couple of miles away from where the Eaton fire devastated so many families. Not only, I'd like to know if you have a message for the survivors of that fire, as well as the theme being teamwork. I know there are so many teams of people, from first responders right on down to people today still helping out.
Right.
What's your message to them?
Well, first of all, we send our prayers out to all those families. You know, I met with a lot of them at the Boys and Girls Club, and I just hope that all the resources that they deserve come their way, and that I hope that most of them will rebuild. You know, and so it was such an incredible community, and they're staying strong. But we, as a city, as people, we need to help them with the resources. And I know the governor, the mayor, everybody's coming together to try to make sure they get the resources that they really deserve and need. And then the insurance company makes sure that they do the right thing as well. So everything has to come together for these incredible people who lost their homes and a lot of valuables in that fire, but have stayed strong. And so I'm hoping that they can still build on their land that they own, that they have probably got passed on from their parents and grandparents and so on. And so I just hope that they can rebuild, and we help them to rebuild as a city. Yes.
Magic, you've had so much achievement in your professional career. Where, if possible, could you rank this achievement up there?
Yeah, it's right up there because, you know, when you think about all the championships and now all the championships outside of me being on the court, right? The Dodgers winning the World Series. We have 2 of those, and on and on and on. President Joe Biden, what he did with the Medal of Freedom last year. So it ranks high because this is something that I never thought I would be in position to do, that they would select myself. I wasn't lying to you when I said we used to sit there and watch the parade and then the game as a family. And so to know that type of history, right, that you've been watching this for, I'm now 66 years old. So basically, let's say 63 or 62 that I really understood what was going on, right? So it is a true blessing. So God has really just blessed me in so many different ways. And now my job is to understand my purpose and to bless others, right? And because I've been blessed, I got to bless others. So this ranks high, and I'm gonna tell you afterwards because the thrill of going through millions of people, you really can't explain that till afterwards. What it's like to really just see all those smiling faces of families that are waving back at you. And so it'll be exciting.
Can you tell us about when that moment that you found out that you were being selected as the Grand Marshal, what that meant to you, and where were you, and how did it happen?
Yeah, it was, to be at my office, to get that call, to know that they had selected me. I ran right to my calendar first, make sure I was available. I said, if I'm not, I'm going to have to disappoint some other people because I'm going to be the Grand Marshal. And then my thought was to call my wife and my mother to let them know, and so it was this surreal feeling. And again, I just watched Billie Jean King. I just watched, and so now it's my turn. Wow. It's just, again, it's a moment that you never forget. It comes right with when the White House called me to tell me that I was selected. It ranks right up there with that, with the Medal of Freedom. And sometimes you just don't know that people respect you enough to want to honor you in this way. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So happy to see you doing this, and I'm so glad your mother is going to see it as well. I want to know, is anyone going to be riding with you in the carnival? Your family members, are they going to be watching you in person?
I don't know right now. Wow, we just did all this. So I'm sure if Cookie would get up early, that we'll be doing this together. I really haven't thought about it. I've been thinking about, will Yamamoto pitch good? Will we get the hits we need? My head has been all over. I'm in the Dodgers right now. Like, okay, remember, I got to get out of here because I got to get into Dodger mode. So I've been thinking about all those things, and because I want to win in the worst way. And so, but we will deal with that, I'm sure. Cookie and I, after this is over, and hopefully that's after another parade that we can have about winning the World Series. So hopefully that all will happen. So I wouldn't lie to you to say I thought about it because I haven't. And let's get this 3-0 sweep and move on to the National League Championship. So that's what I'm really thinking about, to be honest with you. Okay? Again, please thank Mark. Let's give him a hand because he is the one and the committee who selected me. And so thanks, everybody. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. And then also thank you, young man, for thinking about those in Pasadena, because at a time that we're doing this, some people don't have a smile on their face, are not happy. And so we want to send our well wishes to all those families. Okay, thank you for that question. God bless us.
And this ends our announcement ceremony. Thank you for coming.